Alright guys and girls, this is Bagofsoup coming at you with a fun match. Well, the Dash Bots have been out for about 17 days since they've exploded onto the scene. It's pretty obvious they're very powerful. Even for months on the test server, I was trying out different setups with them and talking about how, you know, the Mark 1 would make the ROG totally obsolete and the Mark 2 would make the Fujin obsolete. And over the past few months, I've been using a Fujin with Tulumbas as my mid-range bot. I think the ancile shield is just a better option than even an RDB Griffin for mid-range. So now I've had my Mark II, my Haechi, for a little under a week now, and I'm trying different setups, tarans and orkans, Tulumbas and punishers, to make a more comprehensive video on the Dash Mark II. And so today I finally got to get out the Tulumbas to give it a try. And once again, I'm pretty good with that Fujin Tulumbas. So you add a shield here that's always up, plus the extra speed and the 2 dashes at any moment. And this thing has the potential to be pretty unstoppable. So I got it out, and of course in my first 2 games I never died once. I survived the entire match. And so I'm just going to show you a battle here. This was my second attempt with the Haechi Tulumbas, and we're going to take a look. That RDB Griffin already went down because he's got nothing that can really stop me when it's one-on-one. And we're going to talk in this video about what the Mark II is good at for mid-range and some things to watch out for. Number one, of course, it can be taken down if you've got the right tools. If you've got a long-range sniper with trebuchet or geckos, you're going to be able to hit this guy from a distance. If you're able to get it in one spot, even a Carnage Zeus, Fury Zeus might have a shot at it. Can go right through the ancile shield. And of course, I'm dealing right now with a Lancelot ancile tarans over on my left side, an ancilot, and those are going to be tough one-on-one to take down with the Tulumbas because of that ancile shield that regenerates so fast. So I'm trying to hit other targets while I'm waiting. This guy clearly wants revenge on me for taking out his bot. And so while I'm waiting around the corner and dashing in and out, I'm able to take out some other targets, a Galahad and a Griffin. And I'm kind of waiting for backup. This guy clearly wants me here. And so that's going to be one of the issues if you're in this Mark II Tulumbas, is you're going to need some help to take down ancilots. You'll probably need a Thunder or some orkans or pinatas, and maybe even another mid-range Griffin to be able to take that shield down with you, so then you can take out that guy. So I'm kind of just watching and waiting to see if I'll get some help. And here comes a buddy here, an orkan Thunder Boa, and hopefully if he can get that shield knocked down, then I've got about 60,000 hit points worth of Tulumbas I can hit this guy with. So I'm kind of waiting because he's still trying to shoot me around the corner here. And watching that shield. But yeah, this will be one of the issues if you're running a setup like this. And of course now I get my shots in and get to take off about a good half of his energy and once again dash right back. The reason this setup is so strong is because if you can stay out of the way of ambushing orkan and pinata bots, stay back at 500 range, there's not a lot that can get you back there. You're out of the range of punishers. You're out of the range of like this guy here, tarans and magnums. You've just got to watch for other rocket bots, and you've got your ancile shield. I'm still waiting for somebody else to help take that shield down so we can finish him off here. And hopefully I've got a guy with a Thunder walking up. This might be a, let's see here, a Carnage Thunders. He can get him down, and then we can help finally finish this guy off. So that'll be an issue. You just need another rocket bot, just like always. You need at least 2 RDBs around to take down an ancilot. That hasn't changed. But the speed and the dash on this guy will help keep you out of 500 range. Watch this guy, an RDB Griffin, try to take me out. And once again, I can just dash right back and recharge my shield. The Fujin Tulumbas was great. And one-on-one, I could take out other mid-range Griffins. Because I could activate that shield, and all they got was 1 jump every 25 seconds. So I had a lot more room to work with there with my shield. These poor guys don't have an option. If they jump away, I can dash towards them. If they shoot, I can dash away. You know, the tarans and orkans are fantastic on the Mark II, but if you're going to get that close, you're going to have to fight people straight up, and you will eventually get killed, as good as they are. But with the mid-range Mark II here, you really can play it a lot safer, hit people from a distance, and there's not much they can do to you unless they ambush you or outrange you. And so pretty neat. And those once again, those extra dashes are great. Now when I finish my comprehensive video this week, I am going to put some suggestions out on what the best setups are, but I'm also going to talk about maybe some ways that Pixonic could nerf the dash bots before they hit wide release. You know, right now you can only get them in the black market, and they're promising very soon a different way to get them. They said in the update notes about these bots that they wanted to just have them available in the black market to get a few of them out there so they could really see how they do on the live server. And once they see if they're too strong or not, then they can decide if they need to curl them back a little bit. And obviously, as you've seen this week on different videos or in battle, they are very strong. And some setups more than others. But once again, right now, I'm just untouchable out here. I've lasted over 6 minutes. We're still down on beacons, but we've really taken these guys out. There's down to just 2 or 3 guys left here. And we've got a bunch of guys on the left side. I'm going to use my dash to get in closer and try and see if I can hit this this guy around the corner here. They're down to just 2 or 3 bots. But yeah, I'm going to recommend some nerfs that they can do to kind of curb these dash bots a little bit. They're just pretty strong and powerful. Another reason this Mark II is, with Tulumbas is pretty unstoppable is because of the huge splash damage range on these Tulumbas. You can not only engage people at 500 range, where it's hard for them to hit back at you, but you can hit people around corners. For example, this Lancelot just dropped in with Thunder Orkans. He doesn't have an ancile shield at least, which I'm glad for, but before he can even get around a corner, just like with a Fujin, I can hit this guy, but with the dash bot, be able to dash back out to safety if needed. And so I can dash in while this guy is occupied, or if he turns my way, hit him around the corner, and my shield gives me just enough time to take some shots and get back out of the way. And once again, I can hit him around the corner before he can even target me, and then dash back in to hit the next guy. So right now, as long as I play it smart and have enough running room, there's really not much that the enemy can do to stop me here. We finally are able to recap some beacons and turn the energy bar here our direction. They've still got one guy on the far left. I was waiting to see if anyone else would spawn in. This guy's got an ancile shield, so once again, rather than waste all my rockets on him, I'm kind of waiting for another guy to help take that shield down. Now, if it was a serious situation, I would use my rockets, of course, to help work on this guy, but if we're not in danger of losing anything, I'll wait for this guy to shoot down and then help to finish him off there at the end. And we'll see if he spawns back in. That's probably it. But you can look at my energy bar. I started with 133,000 hit points. I'm down to 92,000, I think, here. I think that's it for the match. So I survived the entire match in my second attempt. Both first attempts. First 2 matches, I survived the entire match with just that one bot and barely got scratched. Did 800,000 damage. That's pretty good, but keep in mind, I was having to dance around that structure away from that ancile for about a minute or 2, where I was only able to target a few other guys until we were able to take that guy out. Imagine if I had taken him out sooner, I probably would have easily gotten to 1,000,000 damage and just barely scratched the paint on that bot. So he's pretty powerful. Once again, we will take a closer look at my hanger I'm running here. Of course, I didn't even get past the first bot. You can see I'm running level 10 bots with level 11 guns, and of course the Haechi there. And as I said, the Tulumbases are doing about close to 20,000 damage per Tulumbas. So for 3 of them, we're talking 60,000 damage that you can dish out in an instant. so you can fire fast and get back to cover. It's got big splash damage around corners, so you don't even have to get direct line of sight. And with the mid-range, you can stay back in and out of that 500 range, and there's very few bots that can really hurt you back there, other than Zeus's or trebuchets or geckos. So this is a pretty serious force. I'd probably still go with tarans or orkans for bigger damage, but this guy's going to be hard to take out. So that was just a quick match with the Tulumbas for now. I'll be doing a more comprehensive look at the Dash Bot Mark II and different setups later this week. But I'd love to hear your thoughts about the Dash Bots so far, and maybe different setups that work best on them, or possible nerfs or adjustments that Pixonic could make to them. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please click like if you do, and subscribe. Join up with us if you haven't already. That's it. This is Bagofsoup. Hope you have a great War Robots day.